Something happens when you turn 40, kind of almost maybe even 35 to 40, when you just realize that everything that you've really been told about life and how life works is a lie, and that you actually don't need anybody's permission to do anything in life. And I feel like, especially for women, we're always told that you need to look a certain way, you need to do a certain thing, you need to be married, have kids, have a certain job, etc. And then you get to a point in your life and you're like, that's actually not true. None of that is true. And that you can actually live the life that you want to live. And I'm in that season of life now. I'm 40. I was 40 in June, so just last month. But it was almost like I could feel it bubbling. Like as soon as the year hit, I could just feel this, like, I don't give a F energy just bubbling up inside of me. And then bam, it just hit when I got to 40. Kind of a couple months before, to be honest. And also as a mom, again, society pushes on us to that if we decide to do anything for ourselves, that would be selfish. And so we give everything to our children, to our partners, to family, etc., and nothing for ourselves because we're told that it's selfish. So this is your reminder for today, or whenever you need to come across it. Maybe you have to rewatch to know that you don't need permission from anyone to look after yourself. This walk that I'm on now, so pretty around here, is my way of looking after myself. I want to get my 10,000 steps in each day, so I'm trying at least 4 days a week. As my other days, I do the gym strength training. But this is me looking after myself, and I don't need permission from anyone to do it. And for the first time, was it yesterday? Not yesterday, but the day before. And it had just never even crossed my mind before. And that's how I know that the more you look after this yourself, the more effort you put in to looking after yourself, your brain starts to think of more ways it can do that. And I like to walk in the morning, and I didn't get the chance to walk this on that day, Tuesday. Yeah, I didn't get the chance to walk on Tuesday. And so I just thought, okay, maybe I'll do my walk pad. I have a walk pad at home, so I thought maybe I'll do the walk pad. But I love walking outside. I really love walking outside. And then I got the kids from school. I got home. My husband's at home. And then I just thought to myself, so why don't I go for a walk now? What is stopping me from going for a walk now? My husband is at home. He can look after the kids. He can get their dinner. And I can go for a walk now. And it had just never occurred to me in all the times I've had these children, and I have a 10-year-old, that I could go for a walk like after school. Like if he's home from work, why not? And I think because I have in my head that I have to do the cooking, I need to do the homework, I need to do the washing up and the tidying up, and I need to get them ready for bed. But no one ever said that. We've never said that. Myself, we've never said, okay, that this is what you do. It's just something that I took on without, we never spoke about it. that's just what I do. I just do those things, but we've never actually spoken about that. Those are my jobs. That's my job. We've never said that. And so yeah, I just said to him, yeah, I'm gonna go for a walk. And he was just like, yeah, okay. And I was like, how easy? How easy was that? That was so easy. I just needed to remember to put myself first. Oh, if I knew how to flip this camera. There are so many rabbits around here. They're so cute. And so yeah, I put myself first, and no need to feel guilty about it. The kids are fine with their dad at home, and I can go and put myself first and go for the walk that I want to do outside. So just think about maybe some of the chains that you might have put yourself in and haven't realized that you put yourself in chains. And that, oh, can you see? I hope you can see the rabbit. So cute. Yeah, think about your own chains that you may have put yourself in and ask yourself where the guilt comes from. If you do feel guilty for wanting to exercise or put yourself first or have 5 minutes to yourself, where does that guilt come from? Because it's probably not you. It's probably what your mum thinks, or what you think your mum thinks, or your partner thinks, or what society has pushed onto you. Make the decision not to feel guilty. I actually don't think there's any other way but just doing it. Decide not to feel guilty. Decide that you are worthy of whatever it is, the walk, the dress, the quiet time to yourself, the doing nothing one day. Just decide. Just decide. And think about who you get to become. Because that's what I've been loving. Who I become when I put myself first. I become someone who loves exercise, loves to walk. I'm happier. I feel good in my body. And because I'm happier, I'm a better mom and a better wife. I make better decisions, have more energy when it comes to my business. I want to be more social as well. I like that too, like networking, being more social. And you don't need to wait until 35 and 40 to find this out. Maybe you already are. Maybe you're over that age. If you are, drop it in the comments where it hit you that you don't have to feel guilty for looking after yourself. And then what you did about it. What did you start doing to look after yourself? Mine was to walk. I just love it. And healing doesn't have to be complicated. I feel like sometimes social media can make it feel like it's complicated or technical and techniques and things like that. When really, I believe the first thing is just to give yourself permission. Give yourself permission to take care of you in whatever way that might be. Could be in a really small way, like going for a walk. The day that I stopped feeling guilty about putting myself first is when everything changed for the better. So let me ask you, what does healing look like for you today? Let me know in the comments.